Hi Stampers, this is Lynn Starzl, an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm going to show you how to make this cute fun fold card using the Cake Day bundle. This is my second attempt at this. My last video got interrupted and split, so I didn't know how to put it back together. So the Cake Day bundle is an online exclusive. It was released in November, and I just checked and it's still available. It's in the new packaging, meaning it does not come in a stamp case anymore. It comes in these envelopes. They'll save you lots of space. And the dies are in taller packaging also. It's the same size. Okay, so let's get started. And we're going to use half a sheet of cardstock. I'm using Melon Mambo, and it's 4 1/4 by 11, and then you're going to score it at 4 1/4 and 5 1/2, which I have already done. And then you're going to need 2 pieces of 4 by 4. One is DSP of your choice and white, and I chose the Wildflower Birthday Designer Series paper. And then I have a scrap piece for stamping and die cutting. And then this one you would need 3 1/2 by 7 to get just one die cake. It's the cake, so you can have a folded cake. And then a 1 by 4 for the sentiment. And I did have, whereas now I'm not finding it, the folded, there's a folded, here it is. So that die cut does it so you can make this be your card. And I was just fooling around and messing around with that. And here's another one I did, and it shows this other die. You cut off the bottom of this piece to get the drip look. Let's see. Cuts out this. And it cuts out this. And so then I also did it in white so I could place this on top. It does really cute candles. Isn't that pretty? And there's this, they do little droplets of what, frosting? And then there is this die, and it has a slit in it. And then there's this die, so I'm thinking that it makes a cream-filled cookie or a macaron. Isn't that cute? Okay, so let's get started. First, we will, did I show you the inside of the card? Okay. We'll score our piece here. I have it already scored. And I'm going to add adhesive on this middle scored area. You could use tear and tape if you want. My Stampin' Steel seems to be holding things pretty good. Oh, I am not very tech savvy. Had I known how to put 2 videos together, then I wouldn't be making a second one. But my interruption was my son coming and plowing my yard out, so I'd rather have that done. It says Happy Cake Day. And this is a bookbinder fun fold. So usually it goes this way, but because my words were not going to work that way, I didn't want them like that. So I'm having my card open up this way. I'll put that at the top. And this is our designer series paper. We'll go ahead and add that. I chose this because I wanted pretty in pink. And this was a 12 by 12 package. Okay, so now we'll do some stamping. So our scrap piece, we'll stamp this in Melon Mambo. And then we have this stamp. I'll fill it in with Melon Mambo. Try and see if I can keep this on camera. Sorry about the glare. And then we will stamp 2 of these frosting things. And then they get die cut, which I already have done. And then our white piece, we cut in half so that we can have 2 cards out of that. And I've already done that here. So now we're going to stamp in Pretty in Pink some sprinkles. And I'm just going to start at this bottom edge. And work my way up. And it should be enough, but I'll do some more. And now we'll add this piece. This was the 3rd Saturday snowstorm in a row, and I'm getting tired of winter. And my son has come over all 3 Saturdays, well, Saturday night, most the other 2 times, and got me plowed out so I can get to church. Okay, so we have that piece, and then there are 3 dies for this piece, and we're only going to use 2. I could be using glue, I guess, but this works just fine. We did this card for November Club, and we had club early in the month because I went to Stampin' Up's backstage event in Vegas. And then I was there for 2 weeks because of family commitment stuff afterwards. So then we'll add this to our card front. Anyway, so I am just catching up on some of my videos. I thought I had done this video, but I hadn't. Okay, so then we're going to finish it off the front of the card anyway with Strawberry Slush and Pretty in Pink Gems. And this is also online. And I will have a link to the blog post with the stamping supplies. I'm going to do one more. Now we'll do the inside. We're going to stamp a candle in Pretty in Pink. And then in Lemon Lolly, we'll do our flame. And then in Melon Mambo, we'll do Make a Wish. And we'll add that to the inside of the card. And our card will be finished. And when you stamp your envelope, you can also put the candle on there if you want. I was going to show you some other ones. I did this one instead of the sprinkles. I did these, and that was done by this stamp and this stamp. So what I did was I stamped, let's see, I stamped this, and then I did this below it, and then I just kept working my way up. This stamps that far apart, so then I would stamp above and below it with this one, if that makes sense. But anyway, I hope you like these, and happy stamping.